One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark has shown us all that when you bet against her, you're bound to lose. Most people think star athletes are all about their own stats and glory, but Caitlin Clark just shattered that myth. In just 3 words, she stunned fans by revealing the incredible bond she shares with Lexie Hull. This unexpected show of admiration has everyone talking, not just about their game, but about how their friendship is redefining teamwork in the WNBA. Stick around to see why Caitlin's comment is making headlines and changing how we see sports partnerships forever. It all started with a simple Instagram post. The Indiana Fever shared a video of Lexie Hull grinding in the gym, perfecting her free throws and drills with a caption that read, "Back in the lab." Fans quickly flooded the comments with praise for Lexie's relentless work ethic. But it was Caitlin Clark's response that stole the spotlight. Her 3-word comment, "She's inspiring truly," may have seemed simple, but it sent shockwaves through the Fever fan base. This wasn't just a compliment, it was a powerful endorsement from the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year, highlighting the deep respect she has for her teammate. Fans immediately picked up on the authenticity of Clark's words, calling out the genuine bond between these 2 rising stars. It wasn't just about basketball anymore. It was about how Clark and Hull represent the best of what teamwork can look like. At first glance, Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull might seem like an unlikely duo. Clark, the fiery rookie, brought energy and confidence to the Fever, while Hull, already a seasoned pro, offered calmness and quiet resilience. But from their first practice together, it was clear they shared something special. During an early team scrimmage, their coach blasted music to simulate a loud game environment. While most players powered through, Caitlin bluntly shouted, "Can someone turn it off? It's giving me a migraine." The room went silent until the entire team, including Lexie, burst into laughter. That moment broke the ice, marking the beginning of their unique friendship. Off the court, the duo has become fan favorites for their hilarious TikToks and lighthearted antics. From dancing challenges to reenacting funny moments, their videos showcase a genuine connection that feels more like a sisterhood than a professional partnership. Their friendship isn't just about fun, it's about pushing each other to be better. Clark has often praised Hull's defensive tenacity, while Hull has highlighted Clark's leadership and ability to elevate her teammates. Their mutual respect is clear in every game, every press conference, and every interview. The bond between Clark and Hull isn't just heartwarming, it's transformative. Since Clark joined the Fever, Hull's performance has skyrocketed. In her rookie year, Hull struggled to find her rhythm, shooting just 30.7% from the field. But with Clark's arrival, everything changed. Clark's ability to draw defenders opened up the court for Hull, giving her more uncontested shots. One standout moment, a game against Seattle where Clark's no-look pass set up Hull for a wide-open 3-pointer. Hull sank the shot effortlessly, igniting the crowd and boosting her confidence. Since then, her 3-point shooting percentage has climbed to nearly 70% in key stretches, making her one of the Fever's most reliable shooters. The duo's chemistry extends far beyond basketball. Whether they're joking around in the locker room, serenading each other with birthday songs, or making surprise appearances at concerts, fans can't get enough of their off-court bond. One viral moment came when they were spotted in the announcer's booth at a Major League Baseball game. Their banter and humor turned a slow-paced inning into a viral sensation, with fans flooding social media to praise their relatability and charisma.
Yeah. Well, I told Lex that sometimes I'll just commentate some games and she's like, all right, we'll do it right now. And then I didn't really know she was recording until a little bit ways through. But I don't know, it's just kind of fun. And I've kind of been following the Phillies, so I kind of know some of their players and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I messed up a few times, but that's a hard gig. And also, I was out of breath and exhausted. So shout out to all the commentators out there. I did it for 2 minutes and I needed a break. So, and in baseball, there's a lot of dead time. So you have to find some random things to talk about. So I was talking about his shoes.
Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull aren't just teammates. They're rewriting the script on what it means to support each other in sports. But here's the real question. Can this dynamic duo lead the Indiana Fever to a championship? And what's next for their growing partnership, both on and off the court? One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark's comment about Lexie Hull was just the beginning of a story that's inspiring fans everywhere. Most people believe leagues and organizations should respect athletes and their legacies. But what happens when a league crosses the line, using a star's name to sell tickets without permission? Caitlin Clark just exposed one of the most shocking cases of name exploitation in sports history, and her response could change the game forever. Stick around because this story isn't just about Caitlin, it's about the fight for respect in sports. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's breakout star and one of the most recognizable names in basketball, just found herself at the center of a scandal that's rocking the sports world. The Unrivaled League, a new 3-on-3 basketball organization, used Caitlin's name and image in their marketing campaigns without her consent.
Caitlin Clark and her team were just pissed what Unrivaled have been doing. Obviously, they used her for promotion for Unrivaled the whole time.
For 10 days, the league teased fans with cryptic promotional material featuring Caitlin's name and silhouette. They hinted at her signing, stoking rumors that she'd join their upcoming season. Tickets sold out in record time, driven by the assumption that Caitlin Clark was headlining the league. But here's the kicker. Caitlin Clark was never part of the plan. When the league unveiled their roster, her name was nowhere to be found.
Unrivaled did everything they could with all their marketing to make it seem like Caitlin Clark was in the league, to try gain interest in the league. And then, as soon as the mystery players were announced, we're not even going to fill it up. We're going to release 2 mystery players to keep intrigue.
Fans who had purchased tickets expecting to see Caitlin were outraged. The betrayal wasn't just a letdown, it was a blatant exploitation of her fame. While the Unrivaled League was busy celebrating their ticket sales, Caitlin Clark and her team were quietly preparing their next move. Refusing to be used as a pawn in the league's desperate marketing ploy, Caitlin took legal action, filing a lawsuit to hold the organization accountable. Caitlin's decision to sue isn't just about money.
You know what? She seems to be okay promoting other players, as she always does. But I do think that she probably just said, you know what? This time, this is too much. This is too much. I'm not letting them continue this drag on 3 months of will she, won't she.
It's about principle. By standing up for herself, she's sending a clear message that athletes' names and legacies aren't commodities to be exploited. Her fans rallied behind her, flooding social media with calls for refunds and boycotts of the Unrivaled League. Rather than lashing out publicly, Caitlin maintained her characteristic grace. She let her legal team and the truth do the talking. In a statement through her representatives, she emphasized the importance of integrity in sports and thanked her fans for their unwavering support. Caitlin's camp made it clear she had no involvement with the league, and the truth quickly unraveled the league's deceptive narrative. WNBA stars and other prominent athletes rallied around Caitlin. One player tweeted, "Using someone's name without consent is beyond disrespectful. Caitlin deserves better, and so do her fans." As the truth came out, the Unrivaled League found itself in the middle of a PR disaster. Social media exploded with demands for refunds as fans expressed their anger at being misled. Many vowed to boycott the league entirely, turning what could have been a promising start into a cautionary tale. Sponsors and partners of the Unrivaled League began to distance themselves from the controversy.
But it appears she has decided not to do Unrivaled, even though Aaliyah Boston's doing it, Lexie Hull is doing it, Kate Martin is doing it. But perhaps the shared sponsor between Unrivaled and Caitlin Clark can make people feel better in the meantime. And I'm not saying Clark was treated well in her inaugural WNBA season, her rookie WNBA season.
Their association with the league now carried a taint of dishonesty, jeopardizing future collaborations. For Caitlin, this wasn't just about setting the record straight. It was about protecting her name and legacy. Her calm, calculated response contrasted sharply with the league's desperation, cementing her reputation as a class act and a role model. Caitlin Clark has proven that she's more than just a basketball star. She's a fighter who won't let anyone take advantage of her name or reputation. But the question remains, will this lawsuit set a new precedent for athlete rights? Or will leagues continue to exploit big names for profit?
And they don't need Caitlin Clark. But if they didn't really want Caitlin Clark, we wouldn't have seen this press of attention, and we wouldn't have seen them speak about it on the record the way that they did.
And with the 17th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Connect from the University of Tennessee.
In a team that has LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and some veterans, rookie Dalton Connect has shockingly been the go-to person in important games this season. Over a 7-foot ball bowl.
Connect. He'll try to tie. Yeah. Dalton Connect. Right between the eyes for the rookie from Tennessee. And that was over Bol Bol, who's 7'3" and a wingspan of 7'6".
A fast break lob.
Bound, taken, Connect, the lob, and he lays it in.
Or a fast break dunk.
At the rim. AD was there. Now it's Connect. Throw it down.
This rookie has proven to be a walking bucket. But a few games into the season, has Dalton Connect proven enough to be the missing piece the Lakers have been looking for? Or just enough to be the Rookie of the Year? Well, let's find out. That's what all these 4 major publications graded the Los Angeles off-season Lakers draft picks and trades. To many, it was a complete failure, with no plan to exploit the strength of their aging duo. Well, 16 games into the season, and it's all looking different now. And it's all thanks to the 17th and the overall pick of the 2024 NBA draft, Dalton Connect. The rookie has started 4 of his last 6 games, averaging 20.5 points on 61.6% shooting and 59.5% from behind the arc, all of which included a 37-point game against the Utah Jazz, where he outscored everyone on the court, including LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell. Connect's 9 three-pointers tied the NBA rookie record, and he did it in just 3 dribbles.
Shoot. This guy can shoot. He knocks it down again.
Nice start offensively, as Dalton Connect is now connected on 2 from that distance.
He wasn't just raining threes, but dunking off lobs.
Sure, he's having fun as we another look at that quick dunk right there. That's a quick play by Dalton Connect, because if he doesn't, very easily.
Against the Jazz, he scored 22 consecutive points for the Lakers from late in the 3rd quarter to early in the 4th quarter, with both LeBron and AD on the bench. And this performance was no fluke, because in the preseason, he touched the Phoenix Suns, outscoring the entire team in overtime, including 20 straight points. Dalton Connect has become so good and reliable that Anthony Davis had this to say about a rookie. Every time he shoots the ball, I think it's going in. That's why we get so frustrated and upset when he doesn't shoot. He's a great player. He can defend, he can shoot, he can put it on the floor, he can pass. Lakers head coach JJ Redick has come out to say that Connect is in the 1% of shooters in the NBA and already one of the team's offensive weapons.
And, you know, even just with like Dalton, to me, I told him this the other day, like he's in the 1% of shooters. He's in the 1%. Like he has a skill that it's hard to find. He's going to have a chance to earn a spot in the rotation.
Truth be told, he is the kind of shooter the Los Angeles Lakers have been searching for years. The kind with a fast release that can punish the opposing defense regardless of the space given. Look at him here with little to no space, or his IQ here with no space.
Connect in the corner. He's in the machine. Let it go, young fella.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And this, well, that was Reggie Miller.
And that easily could have been a 4-point play.
This season, Connect has proven to not just be a catch-and-shoot player, but also a scorer on all 3 levels of scoring. With the defense knowing he is hot from beyond the arc, Connect is adjusting to the opposing defensive schemes and capitalizing on their mistake.
D'Angelo Russell to southpaw. Connect, make the handoff, and gives him the lead. And that's a veteran move.
Right. Who would have thought that midway through the 3rd quarter?
His IQ alongside LeBron and AD is just off the roof.
And there goes Connect. 51-50. This game remains close. Nobody's led by more than 5. Connect. To Davis. Dalton got a little lucky that time. He got caught in the air, but AD was in the right place.
It's no surprise that he ranks top 10 in the league with the best shooting beyond the arc with a minimum of 50 attempts. But how is it possible that a talent like Dalton Knecht was skipped by 16 different teams on draft day, and several sports analysts believe the Lakers failed the Lakers draft picks? Well, for starters, at 23 years old, he was one of the oldest prospects in draft class. While other one-and-done players were putting up star-level stats immediately, it took the fifth-year senior his fourth year of eligibility before really dominating at the college level. A late bloomer, but he ended up being the SEC Player of the Year, averaging 21.7 points on 45.8% shooting, 4.9 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists, and 2.6 threes per game at Tennessee. Before transferring to the Volunteers, Knecht had a very good year with the Northern Colorado Bears, averaging 20.2 points on 47.9% shooting, 7.2 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. The small forward went from being a primary handler with the Colorado Bears to an off-ball role in fewer minutes per game and posted higher points per game average on very comparable efficiency when it comes to the shooting splits. But despite these impressive stats and performance in his last year of college, the only reason the GMs of the other 16 NBA teams refused to pick him was because of his age. They were concerned that he was a late bloomer and a relatively low-ceiling prospect with so little room to grow. But on the flip side, this was one of the best shooters in this year's draft class. Dalton Knecht was the country's top perimeter scorer and arguably the best off-ball scorer in the draft. It's like snubbing Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell for coming into the league as an older prospect. Even Hall of Famer David Robinson joined the league at 24. At worst, Knecht would be like Chris Duarte, who came into the league at 24. But Knecht is no Duarte. He is a more talented player at this point in his basketball career than Duarte was. He is closer to the career trajectory of a Lillard or Mitchell than a Duarte. Yet all 16 teams passed on the most unique and polished player in the 2023 draft class because he was an older prospect. Not even Charles Barkley could understand why they all passed on him.
Listen, first of all, these NBA general managers don't have any idea what they're doing. Letting the Lakers get Dalton Knecht was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. That's a bad boy right there. Dalton Knecht, remember that name, y'all.
Even LeBron was shocked such a gem landed with the Los Angeles Lakers.
They didn't find DK. The other 16 teams f***ed it up. Did anybody watch them? They just didn't f*** it up.
You know, when rookies come to the league, teams are often patient with them as they look to find their strength. But in the Lakers' rookie's case, his strength was not only obvious, but polished. So much that joining a Lakers team that ranked 28th in three-point attempts per game last season was a match made in heaven. Interestingly, the Lakers were only able to draft the small forward because the New Orleans Pelicans deferred their draft pick from the Lakers until 2025, since they believed there was nothing good in the 2024 draft pick. Yet one of the few rookies to have kept opposing defense on their toes has been Dalton Knecht, the 17th pick of the draft. He could very well be the Rookie of the Year. Dalton Knecht ranks first among all rookies in three-point shooting at 45% at a minimum of 25 attempts. Third in points per game and fifth in field goal percentage at a minimum of 40 attempts so far this season. In the words of Kevin Garnett, no rookie doing what he doing, and he should be the Rookie of the Year.
Before we get into it, boy, hey, the boy Knecht is cracking. I know I'm jumping the line. Hey, P, Rookie of the Year, dog. Ain't no rookie doing what he doing. He the third option in front of Austin Reeves and all that shit. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Knecht, nigga.
I mean, how many rookies have you seen shoot in 7-foot Kevin Durant's face?
Man in the Olympics averaged 22 points. Knecht again. Yes, sir!
Dalton Knecht had the most 3 points made by a rookie in their first 5 career starts in NBA history before Philadelphia Sixers Jared McCain surpassed his record. And at the moment, the Sixers rookie is Knecht's strongest competition for the Rookie of the Year award. So far this season, McCain is the only rookie with multiple 30-point games and has 7 straight 20-point games. He also has the most points by a rookie in their first 4 career starts since the merger. However, it is important to know that McCain is doing all of these in the absence of key veterans on the Sixers team, while Knecht is making his presence felt while playing alongside Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Which is more impressive, Well, to be honest, that would be Connect. And all of these is in the least surprising because coming into the league, Connect was as NBA ready as any player in his class. A 3-level scorer and excellent three-point shooter who has so far proven to make a killing on catch-and-shoot opportunities, playing off of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and leading the team when the star duo is not playing. After all, after the two superstars, the rookie seems to be the next with a target on his back with the way opposing players ruthlessly target him on defense. He's an excellent cutter and finisher, aggressively slicing into open spaces within the half court and running the lane with precision in transition. To better understand how important Connect has been so far, you should know that Dalton Connect is the first rookie teammate that LeBron James in his 22-year career has ever had to record consecutive 20-point games. LeBron describes how important Dalton Connect is better when he said, his shooting, his finishes. He can get his off versus anybody. He's 6'8" and a 6'9", and he's got a quick trigger, so it doesn't take long for him to get them up. He's sneaky athletic as well, so his ability, when he starts getting those threes to go, and then he's putting the ball on the ground and finishing at the rim as well. Few games into the season, and his importance to this Lakers team can't be understated because the team is always experimenting with creative ways to get him open. Take a look at how he moves past Austin Reeves to receive a flare screen from AD.
Fires it over. Wells. Reeves bumps into the defender, LaRavia. Connect.
No one on the Lakers roster can execute this player quicker than Dalton Connect. Unfortunately, as good as Dalton Connect has proven to be, the biggest concern scouts and teams had about him was his defensive ability. While he rates as one of the best offensive rookies in his draft class, he also rates as one of the worst defensively. He is easily targeted by teams, with ball handlers often having their man screen for them or teams running actions to get Connect switched onto a scorer who can take him off the dribble. In college, he was an excellent team defender, but left on his own, he struggled, but for what it's worth, he is a rookie who can still improve and whose defensive liability isn't the Lakers' biggest concern. At the moment, the Los Angeles Lakers struck gold with Dalton Connect, and the league isn't ready for what LeBron can do with a good shooter on his team. What do you think about Dalton Connect? Do you think he is the missing piece to the Lakers' championship struggles? Or do you think he is the Rookie of the Year? Let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, the next video on your screen is worth your time.